Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Or wiggle your ears? I bet you can't sneeze with your eyes open. These are weird body tricks that we've all tried at least once. But why can some people do them and others can't? This is your body on 10 weird body tricks. The chairlift experiment. In the chair challenge, you stand 3 feet away from a wall. Then you bend over with your head against the wall and stand up holding a chair. It seems simple, but most men can't do it because their chest is their center of gravity, the point where their body weight is concentrated. Women have larger hips than men, and their center of gravity is in their hips and pelvic area. That's why women rock this challenge. Raise one eyebrow. With enough practice, you could lift one eyebrow at a time like Jim Carrey. But you'd have to train your forehead muscles. Most people find it hard to isolate the movement of their eyebrows because the same muscle group, known as the occipitofrontalis muscle or the epicranius, controls both brows.
You and your eyebrows.
Isolate your ring finger. For this trick, tuck in your middle finger and put your hand flat on a table. Now, try lifting each finger one by one. That's it. You'll notice that lifting your ring finger is almost impossible. When your forearm muscles contract, tendons called flexors pull your fingers, but your ring and middle fingers don't have their own flexors, so they can't bend or straighten on their own.
Read between the lines.
That's why you'll feel a pull in your middle finger when you try and lift your ring finger.
Right back at you.
Flare your nostrils. If you can flare your nostrils, you're among the 30% of humans who can widen their nostrils while breathing. Go ahead, give it a try. Okay, you can stop showing off now. Nostril flaring could be a response to vigorous exercise, but it could also be a warning sign that you're having trouble breathing.
Stings the nostrils.
Tickle yourself. Being tickled by others can make us laugh uncontrollably, but have you ever tried tickling yourself? Go ahead, I bet you can't do it. That's because your brain's cerebellum helps you differentiate the expectation of being tickled from the unexpected sensation of someone else tickling you. But some studies have shown that you can fool your brain by tickling yourself with an object, like a feather. This tricks the brain by removing the expectation of skin-to-skin contact.
How come you don't tickle me anymore?
Stop that. Roll your tongue. Why is it that some people can roll their tongues while others can't? Between 65 and 81% of people have this talent, more women than men.
Tongue.
So, is this a genetic trait that we inherited from our parents? Well, some identical twins don't share this skill, so it's definitely not genetic. Scientists don't know why only some people can do it, but don't worry. They do say, with enough practice, you could be a tongue roller too.
Not porno tongue.
Wiggle your ears. Now, if tongue rolling isn't your thing, well, maybe you're an ear wiggler. Many mammals move their ears toward the direction of a sound, but it's a vestigial feature to humans. That means it has become functionless through evolution. It's the auricular muscles that are responsible for this movement, but only 10 to 20% of the human population can wiggle their ears. And unlike tongue rolling, ear wiggling is a genetic trait, so you either can or can't do it.
I like the shape of your ears.
Sneeze with your eyes open. Why do we sneeze with our eyes closed? Well, it's an automatic reflex. We do it unconsciously. But it doesn't mean sneezing with our eyes open is impossible. The air spaces in the nose and throat don't connect to any nerves behind the eyes, so give it a shot. In a Kleenex, preferably. And don't worry, your eyes won't pop out. Touch your tongue to your nose. Believe it or not, you don't need a super long tongue to touch your nose. No, you need hyper-flexible joints. This ability is known as the Gorlin sign, and around 10% of the general population can do it. People with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a type of hypermobility syndrome, can stretch their joints more than normal, and nearly 50% of them can touch their tongue to their nose.
Pointer, less tongue.
Number 1. Talk while breathing in. Most people can't talk while breathing in. Yeah, I can. That's tough. It's because your lungs need to blow air against your vocal cords to produce your voice.
Hey, what's up, ladies?
When you inhale, your vocal cords open so that air can move in and out of your trachea. But when you start talking, your vocal cords vibrate together, creating sound as the air moves out of your lungs through exhalation.
Wow.
If you somehow managed to do all of these body tricks, congratulations. You're 1 in a million.
Outstanding.
Some of these body traits are due to genetics, while others have roots in the evolutionary changes in humans. And if you can't do any of these tricks, body modification is always an option. Who needs tongue rolling when you can impress your friends with a split tongue? Yikes! For more exciting stories like this, keep watching Your Body On.